I hope you can listen to this. Hi, I am Jesus and this is Pitmaster on the way. Today we're gonna cook a ham that is gonna be perfect, and I know the whole family is gonna love it, and it's just great for the Easter holiday that is upcoming. So stay tuned and let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm at my, I'm at my prime. Whoa.
So the whole process started with this ham. This is a 7 kilograms ham bone in, and as you can see it still has part of the skin. It's not covering the whole piece, and that's very good for me. Because first of all, I am not gonna remove the skin because that's gonna help me with the final presentation I'm looking for. If you wanna remove it, be my guest. Just try to let be as much fat as you can. So be careful when you do it. And as you can see, the lower part doesn't have skin, and that's gonna help me with the smoke penetration. So you wanna start cutting like this diamond pattern on top of the ham, and take a very sharp knife and start cutting on this direction, and then you want to cut in this other direction, so that in the end you will have this very nice like diamond pattern on top of the ham. Once it is ready, then you want to start applying your rub wherever there is no skin. So I'm using this all-purpose rub I made myself. I'm gonna put the ingredients in the description of this video, and in the end this is how the ham looks like. So I put it to the fridge last night, and today very early I'm gonna fire up the smoker, or actually I already did, so I'm just gonna show you how I did it and how I put the ham to the smoker. So I have now the smoker around 130 degrees Celsius, a little bit around that number. So now I'm gonna put the ham here, and I would suggest you get yourself a nice drink because this is gonna be a long cook. Right now it's Sunday 7 in the morning, so I have here a cup of coffee. Feel free to get anything you like, and this is gonna be a little bit tricky because the floor is all covered with ice and snow, so I have a little bit of problems to set up the camera, but we will manage. So let me show you how I put the ham here. So here we have the ham. So what I'm planning to do is that I'm gonna put them with the thicker side aiming to the firebox, because that side can take way more heat. And one thing you should notice, you need to have your pan there with water because that's gonna help with the smoking. So now I'm just gonna put the ham here and let's stick the probe. Okay, so I have now the ham here in the smoker, and I'm gonna run it today somewhere around 135 degrees Celsius. If it goes a little bit up or down, it's okay for me, as long as it stays, within that acceptable limit. So I'll let it run. I'll show you how does it look like 2 hours from now. And well, whatever you're having, cheers. Okay, so 2 hours and a half have gone by. So let's check the ham and let's see how is it going. Wow, it actually looks very, very nice, and I think it's starting to get very nice color, the skin on top. So I think this is the moment. Let's go inside. I'll prepare the glaze we're gonna put on top to have better color, and then let's put it on top of the ham. So for the glaze you're gonna need brown sugar, soy sauce, maple syrup, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So all the specific amounts are gonna be written in the description of this video. So once you have everything in the container, you just wanna stir it around and add as much apple cider vinegar as it needs, so that you have like this liquidy consistent. So now that it is ready, let's put it to the ham. Okay, so we have our glaze here. Let's try to put it everywhere, because this is gonna help, as I said, to get that very nice color on top of the ham. And I think it's also gonna help to get taste on these parts where there is the smoke penetrating. So just cover the whole thing. Let's start here at the top. There you go. So from now on, we're gonna put the glaze on the ham every 45 minutes. So right now, when 2 hours and a half have gone by, the internal temperature of the ham is 35 degrees Celsius. And to my opinion, that's not bad. I've been running the smoker at around 135. I think the lowest has been 130 and the highest 140 degrees Celsius. So I'll try to keep it within that range. So from now on, I will let it run and I'll show you how does it look like 2 hours from now. Cheers. Okay, so it has been 6 hours and a half and the internal temperature of the ham is around 61 degrees Celsius. So let's check it if that is true. So I'm gonna take the ham because I know the carry-on temperature will finish it cooking. So let's see how does it look like. Okay, well, it looks actually beautiful. It has gotten like this mahogany color and it looks just so appealing. One thing I did notice is that this part got a little bit dark, and that's my fault because it stayed around 148 degrees Celsius for almost 30 or 45 minutes because I put one lock and I didn't realize. But it's still looking very, very good. But in any case, let's check what is the temperature. Let's go right here in the middle and we have actually 61 degrees Celsius. So that is actually very good to me. I think this guy is ready to come up. So I'm gonna put it now to my table and I'm gonna let it rest. I would say 1 hour to 2 hours. I'm gonna cover it with foil so that it rests and then I'm gonna cut it and then I'll show you how does it look like. So the ham has been resting for around 2 hours and honestly I cannot wait anymore, so let's cut it. I'm gonna put the camera close so you can actually see. So I'm gonna start cutting from this side and as you can see this is very, very juicy and you can actually tell that it's also very, very tender. So I'm gonna cut this small part here and then this is the one I'm gonna take. Okay, so this is the part I take. As you can see, this is very tender, it just comes apart. Very juicy, but this is the best part. I get to try it. Let's see. Wow. Oh boy. Man, this is good stuff. This is delicious. I love the way the ham tastes. You can definitely taste the smoke flavor. That is one of the advantages of using the offset smoker. And believe it or not, that glaze we put to the side, it really goes along with the ham, especially those parts that the smoke has been in touch with the ham. This is just extremely good that I have to go for another part. This ham has so much flavor that every part of it is amazing. I like the rub I used and the smoke it gets, but something did really surprise me that I didn't think of it. So one mistake I made earlier was that I told you I leave the skin that in the end you cannot eat it. But it got so crispy that I thought I really have to try it. I don't really mind. And oh my gosh, it tastes amazing. I'm gonna show you first of all. Listen how the skin sounds like. Yeah, when you hear that you know that it is really impossible to just let it be. You have to try it. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna cut again one small part. There we go. But as you can see, hopefully the camera catches it, this is the skin. And I'll show you. I hope you can listen to this. I cannot have enough of it. I love that the skin is so crispy. And then when you combine it with the ham, like the internal parts that have just a specific taste of the ham, this is amazing. I'm really gonna start eating these. My whole family is waiting. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you liked it. Please let me know in the comments how did it go for you and if you have any other recipes you would like me to try. Thanks for watching and I'll see you the next time. Bye.